morning, everyone. It's Shelly. Thanks for tuning into my channel. If you're here watching live or you're here watching the replay, I appreciate it. Hit the like button, subscribe with my YouTube channel is to get 1,000 subscribers. And what is it, like 4,000 watch hours, and then you can get monetized and start making money on YouTube, which is great. So I'm just going to keep putting out content. I took out my little pad of paper because I was going to discuss what I'm going to do with my videos from now on. Hi, Sandra. So each day I'm going to have a focus. Today's Tuesday, so I'm going to do like diet and exercise on Tuesday. On Monday, I'm going to do like business stuff, job stuff. I know on Friday, I'm going to do like self-care and spirituality stuff. So Wednesday and Thursday, I'm still got to figure out what I'm going to do with those days. So yesterday, I just was not having a good day, so I didn't do a video, but I'm going to start doing like maybe haul videos on what I'm buying to resell, talking about different ways to make money online, talking about different ways to improve your job, to improve your work environment, just all that kind of stuff. And so today is Tuesday, so I'm going to talk about like diet and exercise. And so that's a challenge for me. Ever since I had kids in 1997 was when my first child was born. I was so excited to be a mom. I was not so excited to gain 65 pounds for a 7-pound, 14-ounce baby. And then again, I went down to almost 10 pounds above what I started with my first pregnancy, and 4 years later had a second baby that was 8 pounds 14 ounces, and I gained another 65 pounds. I was the heaviest I'd ever been. I was, I believe, 221 when I went into labor with Marley. So since then, and he didn't just turn 18. He will be 19 in May. I have been fluctuating between like 260 and 290. And it's just a constant, like, you know, I really like sweets and carbs, so I go low carb. And then I kind of put myself into this whole diverticulitis thing because I was eating tons of seeds and nuts and wasn't taking good care of my digestive system. And then I did a bunch of research and ended up doing intermittent fasting, which I absolutely love. In 2018, I lost 20 pounds in like, I think it was June, July, August, September, like 4.5 months. I lost 20 pounds, and just doing intermittent fasting. I was still eating whatever I wanted. I was just closing my window of eating. So if you don't know what intermittent fasting is, it's where you only eat for so many hours in the day, and then you just stop and you fast for, people usually start with like 16 hours of fasting and 8 hours of eating. And people, you know, are like, oh, should you do that? I mean, think about that. It's 8 hours of eating. Like, and by the time I stopped doing that, and I stopped doing that because we went to Disneyland, and I was like, I'm going to take a break because we're going to Disneyland with a bunch of people. But when I get back, I'll get right back on it. Here it is, 2021. And we just got back from another Disney trip. So wearing my Mickey Mouse shirt. So anyways, it's where by the time I stopped in 2018, because we went on that Disney trip, I was down to like one or 2 hours of eating every day, and it felt great. I wasn't like starving myself. I was in great health. I felt great. I was eating really good in that little window of time, and I was just giving my digestive system this huge break, and it was working so well for me. I had so much energy. I felt so good. If you're not sure about intermittent fasting, You can look it up on YouTube. There's, I want to say her name is Dr. Perez. I'm going to look it up really, really quick because I just absolutely love her. Oh, look, I'm live right now. Let's see here. Where is she? Let's see if I can just find her in my, because I've watched her a few times. Oh, she's not coming up. So I'm going to look her up. Dr. No, that's not her name. I'll just look up intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting. Hopefully she'll come up because I've watched plenty of her videos. Well, shoot. Come on, where is she? Oh, there she is. Dr. Mindy Pelz. P-E-L-Z. Pelz. Dr. Mindy Pelz. She has tons and tons of good information on intermittent fasting. And so I just did my 15th day of a 7-minute workout. So there's these little 7-minute workouts that are designed to get your metabolism up, get your cardio up, and it just like helps you burn fat for like hours after you do it. And so that's what's easy for me. I like doing yoga also. Years ago, I was doing like 45-minute HIIT workouts, which is high intensity intermittent training, I think is what it's called, where you do like 2 or 3 minutes on and then like 60 seconds off, and you just do that for like 45 minutes. And that's kind of what the 7-minute workouts are. You do a minute of really high intensity, and then you do like 15 seconds of a break while they're showing you the next exercise. You do 7 of those and you're done. And that's what I like. I do a quick stretch afterwards. I do a quick, jog in place beforehand, and it's working for me. I'm feeling better. My body's toning up. But then I was also like hitting low carb hardcore, and I'm just going to get a little bit TMI, diarrhea. I'm just going to say that, leave it there. But it was just like chronic because I was fasting and I was doing the low carb. I guess those two just weren't melding very good. And I would eat something, and an hour later, almost to the minute, it would come out the other end. And it was not good, and it didn't make me feel good. And yesterday I kind of hit a wall with it, and I felt totally dehydrated and totally weak. I spent a lot of time sitting around. I had to go to the post office and mail, like I had 9 packages to mail. So I did all that, but it was just like, it wasn't doing me any good. So yesterday, instead of doing the low carb, I still did intermittent fasting, but I started my day with some oatmeal, and then I had some kombucha and some soup that I had made. Kombucha, if you don't know what it is, I believe it's fermented tea, and I get it the ginger kind because I love ginger, and it kind of helps reboot the flora in your gut. And I also take enzymes every day. And so I don't know what was going on, but it's righted itself, and I'm feeling so much better. So I'm just not going to do the low carb. I'm going to focus on just eating healthy and being good to my body. And I'm going to stop worrying about getting on the scale, and I'm going to stop worrying about, all of that. I'm going to take better care of my body and love my body. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's what feels good for me right now. And I encourage you, if you are wanting to get a better body. Hi, Sarah. If you are wanting to get a better body and feel healthier, just start doing something. I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat until around 11, or between 11 and 1 in the afternoon is when I eat my first meal. And then I eat till like 5 or 6 at night, and then I'm done. And that feels great. But do what's best for you. For some people, I know my mom does keto, which is like low carb, high fat, and you get fat adapted where you're just burning fat, and that works great for her. I know people, my friend Lisa Beck, if you're watching, hello. She does, what's it called? Optavia, and it's like this whole eating program where you eat 5 snacks a day and then have one good like low carb meal, and it works great for her. I have friends that just do calorie counting, Weight Watchers. I mean, there is something for everyone, and don't let other people tell you, well, this is the only thing that works. It all works if it works for you. So just do what feels good. Listen to your body. If you're doing something like I was doing low carb and it obviously wasn't working for me, change it up. Do something different. Play with it. Have fun with it. You know, I'm always talking about having fun and seeking out joy. And it's like, even with a diet, if you want to call it a diet, I mean, I've heard it called a new way of eating. So whatever it is for you, just find what works for you, because there is something that works for everybody. And, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about what I've decided right now. It might change, but right now I'm doing 7-minute workouts every morning. I'm doing intermittent fasting, and I'm going to eat healthier with that intermittent fasting because that's what feels good right now. And I encourage you to do that. And like I said, her name, if you want to learn about intermittent fasting, because I just love it and it works so good for me, it's Dr. Mindy Pelz, Pelz. And she talks all about intermittent fasting and how it affects your hormones and how it affects your metabolism and what it does for your, like the toxins in your body and just all kinds of stuff. It's just, you know, if you have any sort of digestive or gut problems, it helps so much because it gives your digestive system a break. You're able to rest it. And when you do that, it starts healing itself. And it's like scientifically proven or whatever, but I know for me, it feels so good. Hi, Julie. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to figure out what we're going to do, what I'm going to talk about tomorrow, but I just thought I would get on here really quick and just kind of tell you my plan. I want to just get really consistent at putting out videos every weekday and then taking a break on the weekends and getting my YouTube channel going really good. If you are on YouTube, please go over to my channel. It's Creating Happy Mondays, and subscribe, hit the like button, and yeah, that'll help me out a lot. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.